Well, guys, welcome to the new desert route. It's now a huge island. Ocean around the whole thing. Check it out, guys. Mountains, green grass, high tides. Pretty freaking cool. Probably be working on it for another 6 months, but I got it ready enough today. I'm going to let you have it. So take a look in the description, get your link. It's a huge sandbox. Play all over the place. Drive everywhere you want to, pretty much. I think I've got every bit of it filled up so that you won't fall through the map. So I think you're going to enjoy it. It's really pretty cool. Here's what it looks like from the driver's seat. Look over to the right. Beautiful lush green. I didn't want to show you when the weather was really good. I want you to see that on your own. I thought I'd take you out in a thunderstorm. Look how long the lawn is. It moves with the wind. Be sure to check all the billboards and the windows in the cities. A lot of work went into those. Gotta have a good sense of humor though to enjoy them, but I think you will. Now I know this is going to look a little dark maybe looking back on it from today's video, but I really do want you to see it yourself for the first time. I didn't want to reveal it in all of its splendor. I wanted you to see it like this, you know, then it gives you something special to see on your own. Now if you've ever gotten the desert track route and driven it yourself, or the one I gave you a month or so ago, notice things are different. Smoking Indian has given up tobacco and he's opened up a breakfast shop. First Nation Breakfast and Motel. This is the very first test run of it after today's build. I ended up with problems with the mesh, so I had to stop. I probably did 35 or 40, maybe more, times in and out of the editor, and it starts to get unstable. Look at that long line of vehicles. It's cool, isn't it? What do you think? Let me know. Now, I know the bikes are hard to drive, but that's why I took them today. I want to make sure that if you can do it with these, you can do it with anything. I took Single Racer's Lotus 49 out. I had a friggin' ball with that. I was racing against a heavy-duty Ferrari F1 cars, and whoo-wee! I had some pretty close times until I crashed. But this I think you'll enjoy. Now that map goes way off into the distance. It's literally probably a third bigger than it ever was before, maybe a half. Lots of new textures. And a ton of mountain ranges. Where do you see them in the good light? Oh, I think you're gonna jump up and down. Squonky's happy with it. Jody's been helping me day after day after day. So I run into one trouble, he'd help me, and another one. That's how we got the water splashing. It's all written in on the extension file, and I didn't know anything about that. But see how it's spraying out from the cars, the trucks, the fucking motorcycles. Willikers. I've had trucks, cars. I've had everything but a skateboard, the fucking mini bike. And it does get a little slick with the rain. This is a paid version. Not the newest, but it's from back in January or so when I got it. Oh, it's worth every bit of it too. I could update, but I just don't want to. I've run into too many problems. Jody has the very newest of the new. And he said that it looks like water running right down the street. He said it's inches of water and puddles up for him. Hear that wind? That's all Shader's patch. Or Saul or whatever. Yes, guys, dream come true. The tracks are not as easy as I thought they would be to refurbish. In some ways they're not bad, but there's a lot I just don't know. I was trying to get more of the mountains that you could drive on with the four-wheel drive trucks, but only a couple of them you can. They were the original ones from this map. I don't understand that part of it yet, but I'm learning as I go. That rain. Thanks, Ilja. Awful nice of those guys. They did so much for this. Wind moving his jacket. I remember the days of riding in the rain. A puddle would always form right between my legs and the gas tank, and your balls would be under an inch of water. They called it a soggy sailor. I guess you could throw a little shampoo in your loincloth and you could make it work for you. Yeah, wait till you see it in the light. Won't see it in this video. I wanted to tease you just a little bit, to have a little bit of friendly fun. Oh shit. I didn't want to use that feature. Get out of here. I was trying to go for a different camera. I hit the wrong friggin' button. Sorry guys. Jody for the UFOs. I don't know where he found them buggers. Isn't this cool? It's got me looking at Vulcan 900s. That won't be this year, I don't believe. Maybe next year. I've driven Harleys before. They remind you of a lawn tractor. It's always heavy. Heavy as hell, and just no RPMs to them. I mean, you can build a piss on them, but stock was a lowrider. It was gutless as fuck, man. Well, it was strong, but it ran out of RPMs, I don't know, 2,200. If it did $2,000, I don't know if it did. Nothing like this. Oh, nice sign. Oh, that would have been on game over. Look at that sky. Everything but stars. This is daylight. I mean, it's dark. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got ahead of Jody's camera. Suck. The rain would sting the piss out of you. Look at the flowers. We got a little bit of everything. Let me know if you like the gauges up there on the tree. We cleaned up the tank nice by doing that. Now this town needed mountains here. Now it looks like it was nestled here on purpose. Dr. Remus's. China's Big Cock. There's Single Racers Racing Driving Academy. Wow. Check it out. Somebody's trying to get in there. I think he'll let her in too. Single racer from Australia. God bless you, Michael. Be sure to get this because you're going to enjoy it. By the way, I'll make your Lotus 49 compliant with the new shaders patch, so you have flames and what have you. And I'll start working on it today for you. Look at that, beyond the call of duty. There's Humble with a pistol. Boy, that was a fun day. Look at it dripping off the bike. Yeah, be sure to read some of these, they're funny. Quickie shop. I'd like to tell you I made it all the way around the track, guys, but I had an incident. Ended up having to cut it short, unfortunately, so it's not going to be a real long video. As you can see, it's challenging on its best day, and this isn't one of them. To get a screen for today's video. You need a screen or they won't put the video up for you. I fixed the pier also. You'll see in a little bit here. Now you can drive on it without falling through to your demise. I didn't know that things had to have a 1 in front of them in order for the game to see them as a drivable surface. I wish it had worked for the mountains, but it didn't. There was a spot on one of the bridges that would send the motorcycles haywire. It took quite a while to get down low enough on the map to be able to see it, but I fixed that mesh. Always be courteous to the law. They appreciate it. They don't need no wise ass. Now Jody and I came up with the idea to use this as part of the track, and I think it really the guy did a brilliant job putting the aqueducts in here. And why wouldn't you want to use them? My goodness, it's really, this part makes you feel like you're in California. But when you see the mountains in the daytime, it looks like Colorado. Notice my mirrors are kind of fogged up. Isn't that amazing? Got to be careful here, because boy, you can end up game over real quick. Beautiful cameras, Jody. What an outstanding job. Outstanding. I think it was all for Vanishing Point. Well, that's a long ago video, but boy, I put some time into that. I didn't know very much, but I did the best I could. Look at the different shades of headlight. Sounds like a plane, doesn't it? Wow, Humble gets a jacuzzi. That's a fun little bike, I'll tell you. That little short Springer, that's a pretty decent bike. I think this is where we get up and go out to the main road. And if so, it won't be much farther than this. Look at this mud on his face. Are you shitting me? He's got specks of mud on his face. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I can't get close enough with this camera. Maybe you'll get some light on it. Well, he does. Yeah, see it? Little spots of mud. I know this can seem boring as hell, having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos all of this course, but I just wanted to share it with you as I play test it, make sure that it's up to snuff. It's literally so huge you could put several other tracks, entire tracks, on here and have loads of room left over. It's unbelievably big. It is really, really a huge map. Many times I would have to cross from one side to the other to see what I did in 3D, and it's 25 minutes to a half an hour if you don't crash because you're trying so hard to go fast. Now unfortunately the speedometers are way off. Maybe Jody will help me get these so that they work good. But I don't know, as he likes driving the motorcycles much with a 360 controller. Look at the water coming off the mirrors. That's amazing. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how they do these phenomenal things. It's just way, way past me. It's just super cool. No idea how they do it. See it? It's coming off the handlebars. Big, big drops. Now the only way you're going to have that is by the paid version of Shaders Patch and a newer, updated content manager with Saul. Now here's where I wasn't sure how it was going to react going over this. And don't you worry, I'll get you a close-up of it. As I'm getting close to it. Look at them, freaking blue lights. Alright, here we go. This is where you could easily go on your ass before. No problem. Now coming off the other side, it's a little different. It's a little bit weird. See that? But not terrible. It's not game over. Just be aware of it though, because with a bike you could upset it. And if it crashes and burns, you start from scratch. Look at the lights behind us. I don't know if you remember what the... Now see, this terrain you will say looks the same, Humble, because it's tan colored. Wait till you see it in the daylight. That's all I can tell you. There's some of it I wanted to retain, and there's a lot of it I wanted to update. Now, I'm not telling you I'm a track builder, not at all. I'm just monkeying with this, having fun. Look at lawn springing up out of the road. That's cool. Gonna get there with those old roads. You were right behind me. This is what you've been looking at. And see the dirt spots on his chin? That guy ain't got pimples or warts. Must be the rain causing it to grow up through the lawn or the tarmac. Hasn't seen water in so long it's going apeshit. And grass can grow up through tarmac. That's a fact. Concrete it has a little bit of a time, but tarmac it goes up through no problem. You'll notice he didn't slow down much. That's because I changed the friction numbers. What do you think of those pipes? They came out amazing. They'd be nice pipes. I wouldn't mind if pipes like that. Whoops. They'd get the sound far enough back it wouldn't make your ears ring. But it is only coming out on one side. I think this is the game over part. Yep, that's all she wrote. Well, guys, Oblivion was where I ended up again. Hopefully you'll do better. And look, it's 49 degrees and cloudy. Get out of here. Okay. Well, anyway, this is what we were doing, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. I'll get it boxed straight up for you. Guys, God bless you. Your comments are wonderful, and I really do appreciate them. Talk to you later now. Bye-bye.